was kind of like our intuition, which everyone has intuition. Everyone has emotions. Everyone has logic within them, and trying to see, what really guides us in life. Do they all work together? Is one stronger than the other? Is one more meaningful than the other? What are these? What are emotions? What is intuition? What is logic? When I think about logic, I'm thinking about things that we've been taught, that we put together through experience. It's like, okay, logic is, if I hold this bag up and I let go, it's gonna fall. Like, I know that not because of something I've been taught, but because of experience and understanding life. Like, logically, that's going to happen. But there's also a logic that has a, is it subjective? There's a logic that has a, I don't know what I think of the word, but it's like a filter over it, to where it's like, you think something is logic, but it's based on what you've been taught. A lot of what we've been taught has only been people's perceptions in life. For example, I'm saying, like, whenever we look at our skin, right? Let's say just our skin, or even our hair. People somewhere else around the world, they look at the hair as something different than what we look at it as. So as our scientists study hair, if they only look at it like this is just some strings that come out the head, and they're not looking at like it a little bit deeper or in a different way, what definition they have of hair, then that's what they're going to take into account when they're doing their experiments in life. Yeah, subjective versus objective. Truths based on people's emotions instead of factual data. Okay. So now data, whatever, it can come from collecting information online. You know? So another example would be like, okay, you can read something online and you think it to be true. Is it true until you do it? I think I'm just gonna go about it by asking questions. I just got a lot of questions, and I just want to go deeper into the minds, because I've been asking the universe to figure out, certain knowledge or awareness that I need to know in life. And sometimes I feel like people don't ask a lot of questions because they don't want to sound weird or stupid, not knowing. But the truth is, I believe that some things, or what other people believe that they know, is not really knowing. They only been taught that, so they believe it to be true. So I would just like to go deeper in these type of questions, period. And I'm gonna start writing them down or something, because I be coming up with some good questions now that I know that I need to ask questions. So I'm gonna be writing those down too when I start asking people on this panel different questions, and just get people's thoughts on it, and then just go deeper on it. And sometimes the questions that we may need to ask in order to get to a better answer, it might sound stupid. It might sound like, bitch, you already know that. But what if you can go a little bit deeper? Thank you, abundance. What if you go a little bit deeper, or if you entertain a certain thought and you figure out something else? You go, girl, hook her up, original. The only dumb question is the one not asked. So, I'm gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna ask questions. I'm gonna go into questions that I may already know about, and I'm still gonna ask them to see other people's perspectives, to maybe get a different perspective, maybe get a better perspective, you know? So I think this is very important for us to do, and I'm gonna continue to do that. So I think that's a good conversation, understanding intuition, spirits, soul, fucking creation, life, God. You know, what is these things? And why is it being so complicated? Why can't we just, like, why do we have to go into all these different words to be like this, and that? And really, you're just speaking from a language that's been taught. Maybe the language is old. Maybe we just need to forget all the language and create a new language. Have you ever thought about that? You know, oh, the tree don't mean just a thing that grows green leaves. It actually means oxygen, you know, whatever. Like, why don't we just start to look at things differently? Because sometimes when we have a word to it, when we have a definition to it, we think we know what it is, because we think the definition is what it is. But what if the definition goes deeper than that? If you look up a certain word right now, you'll see 20 definitions. Which one is true? The one at the top? Well, we know that's not to be true, because joy, peace, honesty, meek, love, creativity seeking, or clarity seeking. I like those words. The one that resonates. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out, because it's really starting to seem like a big mind fuck, and we just like having orgies, fucking each other's minds. We like saying shit to make you spark, like, oh, it's a release. It's a release of something. So I think we gotta go deeper. We gotta go deeper. I'm not sure what that means. Thank you for becoming a fan. Meek is to be weak and submissive. You know, that's what I said when I first heard it. The meek will inherit the earth. But if you go a little bit into it, it is saying weak to God. And another person, Astral, just came in and was talking about it actually means to be righteous. Some people think it means weak, just like it says. Some people think it means righteous. Some people think it means this and that and this and that. What does meek really mean? And does it really matter? Do we have to use the word meek if it means righteous? Why don't you just say righteous would inherit the earth? Who's mad? I'm not mad. Oh, you saying king? The meek will not inherit the earth. That's a good conversation. That's what I'm asking. What is meek? How will the righteous inherit the earth? How will righteous people inherit the earth? What would they do? How will they protect each other? Because they're not willing to kill, right? Or are you able to kill if it's righteous? You must be meek. It has nothing to do with inheritance. The person talking about meek. The meek will inherit what the strong leave behind. Interesting. Okay. The meek will inherit what the strong. See, that's a good conversation. I think I like that. Will the meek inherit the earth? I think we'll talk about that. We're gonna talk about a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna come back in a little bit. Well, actually, I'm gonna stay on for like 10 more minutes. I like doing the. Well, I guess I'll probably start out doing the panel like this, and then we'll go to the audio, because I want to chill out and let me see. Be kind, charity, love. What's wrong with being gentle? No, nothing's wrong with being gentle. It's just like, how are you going to defend yourself? Are the people that are talking about being righteous and gentle and kind and nice and all those good things, will you be able to defend yourself when someone that is not righteous comes in and does something to you? That's what I just wanted to ask. That's something that we got to think about, is what is righteousness? Be grounded, stay focused. So my question would be to, do you fight back? Or do you turn the other cheek? On the purpose, passion, patience. Astro Silky, do the people that are righteous and you know, I believe you can be righteous and fight back. You could be righteous and hurt a motherfucker. Like, you have to defend your shit. Are the way that all animals live, are they righteous? Are they right? Are animals righteous? You teach what okay, or walk away, but greeting is love. You teach what you know or walk away, but greetings is love. Love, they eating, they surviving. People that don't want you to defend yourself want to control or enslave you. You're doing good by teaching. Thank you. Thank you. I just really don't even, it's not about teaching, it's about a guiding. I'm guiding myself while you guys help guide me, and we guide each other, and we're guiding ourselves. You know? And we just got to talk about these things and help ourselves. So if I say something that spark you, then you heard something in your reality that you can use. You know? Don't ever feel like if somebody taught you or sparked your mind or reminded you or said something or did something that helped you in life that you owe them anything. Y'all don't owe me shit. I'm gonna do this regardless. It's my purpose. I have to talk about things like this because I feel like this was what's gonna help humanity. Learning together, exactly. Have your dictionary out for words to make sure. That's what we're talking about, kind of. Is like, what is the dictionary? Who made it up? What is these words? Is the words actually vibrations? Are the words actually like what you think of it? Like the fact that we can talk in this English language and we have the definitions of these words based off of what the English language has came to be, because it wasn't like this, it became to be like this, is the only reason why we can intellectually fuck each other. We can use a softer word, make love. We can intellectually make love to each other. Shit, I don't know, spark each other, penetrate, freaking stimulate each other, okay? Intellectually stimulate each other is because we have these words. We're sitting here still with no movement talking about things. Or we have expression in our body and in our face when we're talking about these words. But what about when we don't have no words to go off of? No definitions. And everything that we perceive is in our own heads. What about then? How does a person get over procrastination? King of Earth, you just do it. You just do it. What is you have to figure out, go deeper on, what are you procrastinating on? What is the reason? The deep reason why you're procrastinating. Is it out of fear? Is it out of not having control? It is out of going into the unknown. Why are you procrastinating is the key, I would think, to figure it out. If you figure out it's in fear, then you know, and it's not righteous fear. It's fear of failure. That's not righteous fear. It's fear, If it is fear of failure and it's righteous fear of failure, I would say then that means that your plan is not on point, which we talked about a little bit ago, is making sure that you have your plan on point. So if you're procrastinating on because you think you're going to fail, then you might you have to go deeper into your mind to figure out. You might either have to just do it and learn from whatever you're going to learn and then fix it and be better at it. Or you might have to go back into your plans to make sure your structure and order and everything is together. And figure out what is the fear. Why is it fear? Because there's good fear, healthy fear, and there's unhealthy fear. So is the fear unhealthy and it's holding you back? If it is, then you have to just move forward and just go. You know? Get over procrastination by understanding why you're procrastinating, and then go deeper into it. And sometimes you just got to do it. Stop saying idle. Then you have to make your own book that everyone can understand to connect. In other languages, words are prayers and spells. You know, words are like spells. Like once you understand the word, though, if you don't know the word, if somebody in another language is putting a spell on you and you don't know what the words are, you know what I'm saying? Does it really affect you if you don't know? That's crazy, huh? Think about it. Power of prayer. Prayer is like manifestation. It's thoughts.